Hello everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and today I've got a process video for you for the Challenge Yourself August Challenge. Every month there's a different theme, a challenge yourself, and the goal is always to scrapbook a photo of you somewhere on the layout. So I feel like you're getting a lot of selfies, virtual 5K selfies of me every time I do these challenges, but that's mainly the photos that I have of myself right now. So that's what you're going to get for this one too. But it goes really nicely with the theme for this month, which is self-care. So how do you do self-care? What does that mean to you? What do you like to do for it? Are you a fan of the term? However you want to interpret this theme, go for it. I chose, as I said before, I chose to do some photos of myself, doing the 40-mile challenge for the American Cancer Society back in May. So it was a fundraising challenge to walk, or I guess you could have run, but mainly to walk 40 miles during the month, log your miles, and then have your friends and family donate money to the American Cancer Society for their research. So that's what I did. I actually did more than 40 miles and then donated my extra miles to whoever needed them, because some people weren't able to complete the challenge. They got injured or they were sick. And so people who were able to do extra, we did extra for them. So that's what I took pictures of. So the first picture is just me getting started. I think I'd gotten like 2 miles done, and then they gave you a little Facebook story frame when you got halfway, and then they gave you another Facebook story frame when you got to the very end, so that you could sort of commemorate and share with everybody on social media how you were doing. So I decided to, this was an inspiration from something that I saw on Pinterest, and if I can remember, I will link the original layout below. But I really liked the triangular bits at the very top, and I've been trying to play around with the use of triangles more on my layouts. It was just also a great way to use up some scrap bits if you have like strips of paper like what I was using, or like chunks of scrap paper, and you can't really you can't like mat a photo with it, it's just not that big. Trying to like do little corner pieces with triangles or just make it into different shapes is always a great way to go. So I'm just trying to figure out the placement for these 3 photos. I believe I got them printed out 3.5 by 5. You know, that classic old school photo photo size that nobody prints anymore except for Persnickety Prints. That's what I chose to do for this one. I could have printed them 4 by 6, but they were so big because they're selfies, it's hard to crop a selfie. So I chose to have them printed a little bit smaller so that I could get all 3 of them on the page and do the sort of overlapping thing. And I'm going to mat them all with some cardstock. I didn't have enough white cardstock to do all 3 of them, so I did 2 of them in white, and then I'm going to do 1 of them in sort of a minty green. And I just kind of like, you could make them be all uniform if you really wanted to. But I just kind of like the extra bit of color that gives the middle photo, because the middle photo is the one that's going to be in the color. I could have also matted the I completed 40-mile challenge photo in the green to kind of make that one stand out more, since that was the end. Whatever. I don't really think there's a right or wrong way. I think that's the big thing with scrapbooking. There's not a right or wrong way to do things. So just kind of, go for it. And if you think about something while you're doing it and you're like, oh, this is a really great idea, do it. And if it doesn't cross your mind while you're in the process, don't worry about it. Sometimes things do not cross my mind while I'm in the process, and then I think later, like, oh, maybe I should have done it that way. But it just didn't cross my mind. I was, I had something in mind, and it wasn't that, so I just kept going. So I'm actually using up bits and pieces from the July Best of Both Worlds kit from Chamel. Super excited for the August kit. And the background paper is actually, it's a 12 by 12 piece of blue cardstock. I found when I was at my parents' house, my mom had a bin of scrap paper underneath the table, and it was just filled with scrap paper. So of course, what do you think I did? I brought it all home. And this blue piece of paper, she'd actually punched some stuff out. So like over in the corner, there was some, I don't even know, there was something that she had done to the paper so that it wasn't actually like a full 12 by 12 piece of paper, but because I put the pattern papers up in the corner, you didn't really know that that it had already kind of been used. So I love that aspect of it too. If you've used a full sheet of paper or you've used part of the paper before, you can cover up those holes and just use the rest and nobody has to know. So another great tip for using up some of your old scraps if you have a drawer full of scrap paper, as I do. It was full already, and then I brought home all my mom's old stuff, and it's like overflowing. So I think I'm gonna have to do like a stash bust video and try to figure out what bits of pattern paper I can pull from that drawer and what will go together, and see if I can try to create a layout using only stuff from my stash drawer. But anyway, this is actually filling up or using up the rest of, like, as I said, the July Chamel Best of Both Worlds kit. So there are some really pretty rainbow stickers. I think that's from, ooh, now I can't remember who that's from. Alta New or P13 or something. I wish I could remember. But I really like the cloud paper and those stickers that go along with it. And then the Alta New stuff that I'm putting down, that's from the ephemera pack. It says fun stuff. You just punch out the letters. You could use the punched out letters as well, but I didn't feel like messing with trying to glue down teeny tiny letters, so I just used the opposite, the offset. And then I have that like long piece of sticker border. I'm just kind of adding it in extra places. So I put it behind what says fun stuff. I added more of it up at the top, and then I put the leftover bit behind that train your mind to see the good in everything sticker, just because I wanted to have that incorporated in multiple places throughout the layout. Then I added a little rainbow sticker. It's actually a black and white rainbow sticker, something from the Pink Fresh sticker sheet that says love this. I love those Pink Fresh colorful enamel dots. I would like to buy another pack of those, to be quite honest with you. I love them. The colors are great. They go with everything. I've been using my old Alta New green enamel dot stickers kind of going along with them. So I love enamel dots. I should have bought more. Anyway, I'll do another order and maybe you'll see them pop up in another haul video. So basically, I just need to do the journaling for this, and then some close-ups will follow. Oh, and I need to do the title too. And luckily, the July Best of Both Worlds kit recommended the Pink Fresh alpha stickers, puffy alpha stickers, to go along with this. So I'm going to use those. A lot of letters, which is so great. I have so many vowels. Oh my gosh. I was able to make a whole long title that says walk at home, because actually that's how I did the 40 miles. You could have gone outside and done the walks. You could have, kept track of your walks when you were walking through the grocery store, however you wanted to do it. I decided to do like fitness walks, and I use the Walk at Home program from Leslie Sansone. You can pay for the app. I think I might have talked about this before. You can pay for the app, and there's a lot more content on there, but she does have a YouTube channel where all the content is free. And I actually have one of her DVDs, and I brought home 2 of my mom's old DVDs, the Walk at Home DVDs. So I'm excited to add those to my repertoire as well. So anyway, yeah, if you guys have questions about that program, let me know. Leave me a comment below. And then I'm going to go ahead and just remind you that if you haven't subscribed already, please click the subscribe button below so you never miss out on when I post another process video. And give this video a thumbs up like. I appreciate it so much. I also appreciate you for coming to watch. And I'm so thankful for all the new subscribers that I've been getting, all the old subscribers that I've had, all the new subscribers, all the views of my videos. I hope that these are inspiring and helpful to you. And if you have any questions about the products that I've used, the techniques that I've done, as well as this challenge, let me know in the comments below too. I'll have the Challenge Yourself blog linked up below so that you can enter your own layout on there and enter it for a chance to win a great prize, and see what the other design team members have done for this month too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!